Modern loneliness, why we're all emotionally exhausted. You can be surrounded by people and still feel deeply alone. You answer messages, attend Zoom calls, scroll endlessly yet feel emptier by the day. Why? Because we've replaced connection with consumption, and it's draining us from the inside. The paradox of connection. It seems strange, doesn't it? We're surrounded by notifications, likes, messages, group chats, live streams. Every hour of our lives is plugged in. But somehow, behind that glowing screen, there's a haunting silence. Not outside but inside. What we're feeling isn't the absence of people, it's the absence of depth. We've confused interaction with intimacy, visibility with belonging, noise with meaning. We reply quickly but speak less honestly. We scroll through lives but forget to live ours. We perform closeness but rarely feel it. This paradox, the more we connect digitally, the more isolated we become, has quietly eroded our emotional reserves. And many of us don't even realize it's happening. Loneliness has changed its shape. In the past, loneliness meant physical solitude, being far from home, being left out, eating alone, no one to call. But now, loneliness wears a different mask. It's the kind of ache you feel in a crowd. It's the emptiness that lingers after a video call. It's the quiet grief of being unseen in a world obsessed with visibility. Modern loneliness isn't just being alone. It's being disconnected from meaning, from safe spaces, from honest relationships, from slow, real-time connection that doesn't come with typing indicators and 15-second clips. We don't talk anymore, we curate. We don't share, we perform. And slowly, that takes a toll on the soul. Why this exhausts us emotionally? Here's the thing, human connection isn't just nice to have. It's biologically and psychologically essential. We're wired for warmth, for mirroring emotions, for slow conversations that flow naturally, for presence, eye contact, touch, laughter that isn't typed out but felt. But modern life has optimized everything for speed, convenience, and endless consumption. We talk in emojis. We process breakups through reels. We update each other through filtered snapshots. In a way, we've become emotionally malnourished. We consume too much shallow connection and not enough deep nourishment. It's like trying to live off candy. You'll feel full for a moment, but you'll crash soon after. And the crash is what we're feeling now. Emotional fatigue, disconnection, a quiet kind of grief that's hard to name, the performance of being okay. Modern loneliness is especially cruel because it forces us to pretend we're fine. We post our wins, share our routines, smile on camera, even as we feel disconnected behind the scenes. We know how to look functional while feeling fractured, and because everyone else is performing the same illusion, we start to believe we're the only ones struggling, that maybe we're the problem. But it's not you. It's the system we're stuck in. The emotional architecture of modern life is broken, and we're all silently carrying the weight. What we really long for. Underneath it all, we don't want more followers, more likes, or more attention. We want to feel safe, to feel seen without needing to be perfect, to speak and be heard, not just replied to rest in a relationship that doesn't feel like a performance. We want presence, and we're starved of it. Even in friendships and relationships, people often feel like they're emotionally multitasking, half listening, half here, and we wonder why nothing feels truly comforting anymore. We don't want more content. We want connection. But somewhere along the way we lost the map. The hidden cost of constant stimulation. We scroll for hours, hoping to feel something, anything. We keep ourselves stimulated, thinking it's a form of escape. But constant stimulation isn't healing, it's hiding. Because silence is uncomfortable now. Stillness feels threatening. We're afraid to be alone with ourselves because that's when the loneliness speaks the loudest. So we keep going. More noise, more scrolling, more reacting. But it's like pouring water into a cracked cup. Nothing holds, and it leaves us tired. So deeply tired. Not from doing too much, but from feeling too little. That's real. Loneliness in the age of self-improvement. Ironically, even healing has become performative. We post our routines, share our journaling rituals, buy the next wellness product, and yet we still feel off. Because healing isn't a trend. It's not an aesthetic. It's a slow, messy, deeply human process. One that requires connection. With yourself, with others, with something beyond algorithms and checklists. When we try to heal alone in silence, while everyone else looks fine, we burn out. We don't need more productivity. We need more permission. To slow down. To say I'm not okay. To be human, not just presentable. So what can we do? We won't fix this overnight. And we won't solve it through more screen time. But we can start by reclaiming our attention. Be honest with someone, even a little. Create a sacred space where you don't perform, just exist. Choose presence over perfection, even if it's awkward. Unplug, not just to escape, but to reconnect. Be the kind of person you long to meet, vulnerable, present, kind. Most importantly, recognize that you're not alone in your loneliness. Millions of us are quietly feeling the same thing, wondering the same things. longing for the same things. The world doesn't need more polished people, it needs more real ones. Modern loneliness isn't a personal failure, it's a cultural epidemic. And like any illness, it requires collective healing. So start small. Message someone just to ask how they really are. Put your phone down during dinner. Sit with your own feelings without running. It's in those quiet, honest moments that connection starts to bloom again. Maybe slowly, maybe awkwardly, but always humanly. And that is what we've been missing all along. Thank you for listening, subscribe and like.